Hello everyone, welcome to another Splinterlands TV stream. I am your host named Holazor, and I'm coming to you live from Adelaide, Australia. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a wonderful day or a decent evening or a terrible night. Doesn't really matter. But today I'll be focusing on trying to embed myself into the Diamond 1 League and focus on this Earth focus. The word focus is officially appearing too many times in my sentence, so I'm going to click the battle button and get on going. Stampede, taking sides, 46 mana, so no neutrals. Well, that's the taking sides part. Nothing to do with 46 mana. And I think I'll be fighting Archmage Arius. So let's indeed go for the green splinter here. Llama Mage will come in, and then I'm just going to go with a double trample, because that's the best thing to do. Well, at least instinctually it feels like the best thing to do. I'm going to pull out all of the fancy creatures though. We've got Centauri Mage, a Spirit of the Forest. I'm going to also use the Princess, and then we're going to throw in the Brownie as well. And I really hope they don't bring a Sandworm, because that will absolutely destroy and ruin the team that I'm submitting. There's no Sandworm. There is a Deep Lurker. That could be problematic. They've also gone with the whole double strike stuff. But luckily, they didn't bring anything with thorns. So that's excellent news. My snipe is fairly well placed as well to take out that Metal Eye Guardian. So I don't have any triage, but already I've lost my... I'd call it a leading lady, but I'm not sure that Grund could be considered a leading lady. And the way this is going, it looks like it'll be my Spirit of the Forest that gets the last stand, and that will be completely useless, so that's going to be a loss. And, well, straight into the next battle. No point crying about that one. Okay, Holy Protection, close range. Oh, it is time for the Llama Mage again. And it's going to be Cornelius, because it's also Holy Protection. And there's not much better than a Cornelius. I could potentially throw in an Earth Elemental as a bit of a stopgap, but I think I'm... yeah, it's a lot of mana to leave on the table, that's all. Or I could just go Cornelius and Cube. Put the Cube in front, see what happens. There's one way or the other. They're awesome last stands. Okay. Waiting for my opponent to form their team. And we'll see what we're up against. Well, the cube will get taken out first, if they can indeed take it out. So it'll just chew up some attacks. That's a lot of damage that they're able to do to it there. Let's see if Cornelius can withstand. We've got the added advantage of having a reflection here though. That Llama's Cleanse is the most important part of this whole enterprise. The reflection and the healing that Cornelius brings on their own is pretty important as well, but the healing is super important. Yeah, it's absolute destruction today. This is only my second battle of the day, but I think this one might be a win. Fate is on my side because of the Cornelius Llama Mage, but I don't know. Yeah, if I lose from this position, that'll be very, very upsetting. So that's my first win towards my focus for today. Oh, only 8 DEC because I burnt so much ECR yesterday, focusing on my Dragon Quest, and I didn't actually get very high up in the ratings, but I did get 10 chests. I got 3 good cards out of it. 2 gold foils and a new reward card. So I wasn't so angry about that. But I spent so much time and so much energy yesterday focusing on that attempt. Now, they've got a Mylor, which, if they're smart, they're probably going to play in a Stampede rule set. And it's Silent Summoners, so actually there's no fear of a Mylor, so let's go with Lyanna instead. And I'm going to stack all of my tramples that I possibly can. Now, if they choose to bring Sneak, that could be interesting. So I'm going to put my Hydra at the back. I use Warchang as well. Whole idea here is to try and whittle away the enemy as much as I possibly can. Let's see what happens here. So they still played their Mylor, but with Silent Summoners, it's not really going to have much of an effect. Oh, they did big damage. They did enormous freaking damage. That Midika Headhunter absolutely destroyed my world. Okay, another one. Silent Summoners, no healing. And it's all been Lorna. So I would go Obsidian, but Obsidian can't do anything in this rule set. So we're going to go with mages. Lots of mages. And I'm going to silence them if I can. We will throw my Silk Slipspawn in the front. And Spirit Miner will go at the back. So let's see if an all magic team from Green Splinter can win against someone who's been spamming Life Splinter. I'm hoping they play Uriel. But they seem to favor the Shield Bearer. And favor the Shield Bearer they have. They have 2 resurrections. They did not bring a single silence. That bodes well for me. There goes their Shield Bearer. He's out of here. There goes their Shield Bearer again. He's out of here. And there goes his Shield Bearer once more for a 3rd time. And now they don't have very much left. That Silver Shield Assassin is potentially scary. Need them to not hit every single time, otherwise I'll be in a significant amount of trouble. Okay, perhaps Oaken Behemoth can dodge. Need 1 dodge. That was not a dodge. Okay. Well, come on, Mushroom. You're not going to be able to do anything. Damn. I needed some more dodging to happen to allow me to win there. That's okay. We don't win every time. But I am surprised that that did win. Okay. It's Blast, but it's evens. So I can't do the 7 plus 5 for Tortosan Chief. I obviously can't do the 7 plus 6 either. And I don't think there's a +4 creature that works with Llama Mage, so it'll be forced to be more creative. Let's go with Obsidian. And we'll go with some low mana costs. I think we'll need to use Failed Summoner. I'll throw in Princess, and then these two. And we'll see if this works. Ooh, it could work. It could work quite well. Especially if Dr. Black gets a nice, delicious poison in. That'll be very nice and tasty. Do your poison. There it is. Beautiful. Excellent. Second win of the day. That's all done. 36,000 focus points. Can't complain about that too much. And off we go to the next battle. It's going to be a long slog for these chests and dailies because my ECR is so low. I'm probably going to have to let it go over Tuesday and Wednesday to let it replenish in anticipation of my stream on Thursday. So my opponent enjoys Jotun, but he's not going to be able to enjoy magic because they're not magic, thing ranged because of broken arrows. At the same time, there is poison afoot. So we would like to use something with immunity, but there is nothing that has magic reflect and immunity, so Llama Mage is going to be the best bet. Then it's going to be a whole bunch of triage, and if he does a magical Jotun, I want it to go and be not so effective, so I'm going to put a Flesh Golem in the second position, and we've got 8 mana left. We can do a lot of stuff for 8 mana. I think Sorcerer might be a good choice. It's not filling out the full 8 mana. It's not as much magic as I had hoped. They've also brought a cleanse along. This could be somewhat problematic for me, particularly for my backline with 10-year striker. Hey, Book Khan, welcome. Welcome to me getting destroyed by, I was going to say the AI, but I believe I'm fighting a human. Oh, good dodge by my 10-year striker there. See you later, enemy Dr. Blight. Okay, these are some nice returns. By returns, I mean kills. That's okay. It's 10-year striker versus the world. And the world won. It is a green focus today. That was my first focus chest and 21st for the season. I am at a lowish energy capture rate as I was spamming my Dragon Quest yesterday. But I will keep on pushing. That is the plan. Hey, DJ Backman, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, Fog of War and Broken Arrows, so that means I can direct the enemy strikes however I please. It's gonna be that Llama Mage. So if there's no sneaking, then we're gonna put Kron in for sure. Broken arrows, let's go with void armor up the front. And we will repair that void armor. Will we heal that armor? I think we should. Not heal, I mean heal the creature. Throw in Goblin Psychic. We'll go with... Is there likely to be Blast? Possibly, so we'll go with the Princess instead. And since it's Broken Arrows, we'll do another Void Armor by way of Oaken Behemoth. The question is, can I replace the better repair or double repair because of the double void armor that I've got here? But I think the heal and the triage should suffice, and the alternating repair between the two of them might be alright. I don't know. It's a pretty impressive team they fielded. They've got the llama as their last stand, the Hydra rather. Yeah, it looks llama-esque, but it's llama v llama. Sadly, I don't think that Legionnaire Alvar gets to use his giant killer on any of their creatures. Probably would have been better to replace the princess with Mycelia, even though I don't really have Magic Reflect. But the extra armor would have done rather nicely. There's my first casualty of battle. It's likely not to be the last, sadly. Mainly because of this very, very oppressive Magic Reflect. And the fact that our melee attacks appear to be missing. The good part is, Void Armor is amazing. So is the excessive healing I have going on. Oh, there goes some of the healing. I no longer have any Magic Reflect, which is excellent news for me. So it is looking very nice. And if I can keep that little guy alive with the repair, Llama is going to have a very hard time getting a kill. So that is an excellent, excellent win. Because the retaliations have a high chance of missing because of that dodge. I'm very happy with that win. Pretty happy with the rating increase, and the win streak that grows from that is also awesome. And we are back in Diamond 1 on our way to Champion 3. That was a really, really lucky, good game. Although there was some skill involved, it wasn't just luck. Reverse speed, unprotected, so I can't rely on the good old armor again. It also makes return fire highly desirable. I think I might actually go for blue splinter here, maybe. Void armor won't be very useful. It's 50 mana though. Let's see. Oh, no, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. Speed. Goblin Tower, my Mycelic Infantry. We'll throw in Queen Mycelia. We'll throw in the Djinn just to vary our magic. So we've got physical damage, magical damage, magical damage. Still got tons and tons and tons of mana left to play with. Gonna throw Kron in just because Last Stand is outrageous. Then I want to stick to my slowish creatures, and I've still got 11 mana left. So let's look at our options closely. I think it's not close range. If it was close range, Cornelius would be a no-brainer. Is there any True Strike options? Ooh, Hunter Jarks. Welcome to the team. He also does a ridiculous amount of damage. So that Cornelius is a threat. That Chaos Dragon is a threat. Hopefully, they can embed most of their attacks into the Mycelic Infantry. But oh, that was a very nice snipe action by Hunter Jarks. True Strike is incredible. Mycelic Infantry is also rather incredible. We lost Queen Mycelia, but that's okay. Oh, 16 damage. Big brain Mycelic Infantry with the Enrage. Barely got a scratch on me there. And that was 64 rating points. So that is very excellent. And what great timing. My Guild Brawl has begun. So let's submit my teams for that. Let my energy capture rate recharge a little bit. I've only got one battle. It's a 1v1 brawl. Okay. Let's use all of the time available to select this then. Oh, they've only got 73,000 power. Close range. Little League, 27. Can't use Jotun. This, I think, is a modern brawl. So, yes, it very much does look like a modern brawl. So let's go with Ouster. And let's see who would make a good close range creature. Actually, let's go through all the splinters and see who would make a good close range creature. I'm looking specifically for gladiators who are ranged. Ajax has a good potential. 6 speed. Does Blue Splinter have any? Oh, you've only got 3 speed. Fire Splinter's only got one with 3 speed. Let's go have another look at. And that's Snipe. So I wouldn't want Snipe. So let's go General Sloan for our brawl. We use Ajax on account of the fact that they're the quickest out of the gates. I'm going to build a quick team. So let's sort by speed. Well, I want Time Mage because that'll slow our opponent. Headwinds would be handy, I suppose. You use the Crystal Jaguar and the Stitch Leech. And sure, we'll throw in Parasitic Growth as well. Parasitic Growth can stay at the back though. Stitch Leech can go there. Yeah, that feels comfortable. My opponent has probably not submitted their team because that brawl just opened and it's only 2 guilds in this particular brawl. So it is 1v1. The brawl rewards either get everything or get nothing. It's the first time I've seen this happen. So that'll be exciting to see. It's either 56 crowns or 0. Be interesting to see what happens. Alrighty. Back to the ranked play. Let's see what other obnoxiousness I can throw at my opponents. Hopefully some good fun stuff. It's been going pretty well so far, so that is good. Alright, next battle is in, and it is Lost Magic, and my opponent's been focusing on Blue Splinter, so I need me some fancy anti-sneak here. And what better anti-sneak other than the llama? Because they can retaliate. I might actually put Pellicle Mercenary at the back. Might increase the chances of llama staying alive. And sure, we'll throw in these two. Just as little guards, and I really, really hope my opponent brings sneak, because if they don't bring sneak, I am screwed. So screwed. So very screwed. We'll see what happens. What are we going to get from our opponents? Is it going to be a mirror match? Or is it just going to be a standardish battle? I didn't even observe what my opponent was playing. I did say that they're playing blue. And that is what they did. And I don't see a repair. I see an annoying stun, which could get me. But I'm pretty confident I should be able to come away with a win here, provided I don't get completely stun locked. The cleanse is there for a reason. Oh yeah, I'm going to end up being completely stun locked. We'll see. I don't know how this is going to go. I need to get retaliations in consistently on Deep Lurker and constantly hit Kelp Initiate, otherwise it's not going to end well. At least they're doing a good job of dodging, but so is Kelp Initiate, sadly. I don't think I've seen this many dodges from both teams in a row in a long time. Oh wow, Deep Lurker cannot hit. That's good, but it's bad for me because it makes it difficult to retaliate. You can't retaliate if you can't hit. Oh, so close to killing that. Oh, there's a good retaliate. But that puts me in an awful lot of trouble in terms of having an appropriate amount of health, and that is GG. Damn. I blame the misses. Had it been Hydra, did the order the other way around, probably would have gone slightly better. Now we've got Stampede and Healed Out, alternating between Chancius and Dragons. So I think it's time to bring out the Blue Splinter. Spam Magic, or maybe go Death and spam Magic via Death. Let's do that. Let's throw a curveball. We'll go Jin Murray up in the front. Ancient Lich. Do a Bonesmith, a Dr. Blight, maybe not a Bonesmith, because I would rather Jin Murray has some healing available. Then go with a, no, we won't go with a Silence. Go with a Shadowy Presence, then we'll throw the chicken in. Don't know how this is gonna go, but I've got a Resurrection and a heal. Banking on Ancient Lich and Dr. Blight to do some absurdly wonderful things here. Hopefully it ends up that way. But we'll see. Feels like an infinitely long wait. Oh, that's not a lot of fun. Double blast. It's blast that is not going to get mitigated by the force field. And ouch. I kind of want to skip to results immediately, but no, I'll see this one out. I'll see it out all the way through to the defeat. Yeah, no, I won't. I lied. I'll see it through to the point where it's like a certain defeat. That was stretch, that one. Back to what will work. Spreading Fury, Lost Legendaries. What's my opponent? Zia, Valnamore, Mylor, Valnamore, BizKitty. Llama Mage. I don't know. I like an Angry Grund. Let's go with an Angry Grund. Can't use legendaries, so that rules Hydra out. Also rules Oaken Behemoth out. Also rules Kron out. Rules out all the best green splinter creatures, in fact. We'll go Mitika Headhunter. This is going to be about focusing fire as opposed to spreading it out. Centauri Mage, and we'll go with Mycelia. Oh, we cannot go with Mycelia because of the rule set. Awesome. Well, we wanted armor, so that's the reason I selected Centauri Mage. We're going to have Goblin Psychic towards the back to be our Mini-Cron. And what else can I play here? Let's go Goblin Tower, maybe not. Let's go Warchang instead. Warchang can have some influence on the battlefield. Hoping we don't see sneak from our opponent, but it's all about doing as much damage to the one creature as possible here. Hey, Gentle Pusa, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. And I wait for my opponent to do things. They have done things. They have brought Grund, but they are not missing a single attack. Unfortunately, they've got that slip spawn in the second position to mitigate my Mitika Headhunter, unless they were foolish enough to bring Headwinds, which I don't think they were. Oh god, I am so dead. So dead. So much healing on the enemy team. So much silence too. Even though it's like one silence. It's one silence enough. So I'm not getting my last stand from the desired last stander, which was going to be Goblin Psychic. I got absolutely wrecked. Wow, they earned 93,000 RP for that? That's obscene. How? Mostly the win streak. Their capture rate, oh, they're very high up in champ. That would be why. Wow, that's the most reward points I've seen someone generate in a single battle. Okay, my opponent is Valnamore. Seachan. Hell yeah. Valnamore. This is an interesting rule set. I am going to be an interesting individual. Probably not that interesting, actually. I'm just going to go Llama Hydra and YOLO it. Because anything else feels like an immense amount of effort, knowing that I'm probably going to be fighting Valnamore. Well, I'm not fighting Valnamore, so Hydra gets their last stand right from the get-go. And the sneak is probably advantageous, particularly if we get a retaliate in like that, because then we can trample and miss. Dang. Alright, this is where I'm cheering for my creature to actually be hit, because the retaliates will do awesome stuff. Come on. Dang. No retaliate there. Okay, retaliate, Hydra. Oh, no need to retaliate. Just killed them outright instead. Yep, this should be a victory for me. I have more health. I also have an attack. So doing 6 damage, they're healing for 5. It is the Hydra Man. It was a pretty ballsy strategy to go 1v team, but it worked. Keeps me in diamond, keeps me extending my arm out, looking for champion. Gets me very close to my 22nd chest for the season. And I am not afraid to continue spamming Llama Hydra whenever the opportunity presents it, because it requires very little thought and it works magically. This is not one of those games though. 58 mana, Lorna. Explosive weaponry is the sort of natural counter to Lorna, so that's good. I'm really tempted to go with Dragon for the speed boost, so let's see what we can do in terms of opportunistic creatures here to spread out the damage as much as possible. I think Grund is a bit of a no-brainer with his double attacks. Don't think anyone else has a double strike available. Let's go my Silixip Spawn. We'll dump that out of the system. I'm going to throw Cornelius in front of that. And we'll throw Queen Mycelia in. I need something beefy-ish in that second spot. I can sort of hold its own. Something with heal or shield, maybe? Kron. Kron can replace Venari Scout. That way there's a self-heal on that. Queen Mycelia enhances Cornelius's potential to live. Screeching Vulture jumps around like a madman. Grund hopefully does lots of damage. And all of their attacks will have some magic reflect associated with them on account of that blast. I don't think I've got enough stuff there though to keep my Silixip Spawn alive for long enough. But I definitely think I've got the right creatures on the job in terms of doing damage to my opponent's team. Decent start. Okay, here comes the first resurrection. Oh, I don't have a resurrection. And Kron is up at the front now. But the good news is Screeching Vulture is doing a nice job as he's returned fire. Kron's gone. It's going to be a bad last stand for me. It's going to be Cornelius. And Cornelius is only going to be able to reflect and heal. Nothing else. Could work. If it does, it's going to be very, very amusing. But no, it did not work. It did not work at all. That was pretty well played by my opponent. Didn't expect the shield bearer, but it slowed me down enough. Valnamore, Valnamore, Valnamore. That's probably going to be Valnamore. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go with extra health because we're going to need it. I'm just going to be a simple person and go with a flesh column. They've got lots of health and they've got void. Now, let's throw Kron in that second spot. Let's also bring along a Resurrection, also Life Leech because of the rule set. And we're going to go with, Dr. Blight's probably a better choice. Because Dr. Blight Equalizer. Then we can throw in the good old Fungus Fiend, the Furious Chicken. Do that. And see what we get. So they just went straight up with the boomsticks. They have a enormous amount of damage. That's what, 7, 12, 16, 19 damage per turn. Can you be any more absurd than 19 damage per turn? I had 5 damage per turn. Ugh, that was completely just... ugh. I don't want to talk about it. That's a trauma that you put into the back of your mind and try not to ever remember again. It's back to basics. After that battle, we've got an opponent who enjoys a Lorna. That's tough for back to basics. It's incredibly tough for back to basics. I'm really tempted to go Jotun, but that only leaves me not enough mana for a competitive team. I suppose I can try my best to put together a competitive team in this environment. We need someone with magic, though. And our options for magic that don't cost a whole bunch of mana are very limited. Now I've got 3 mana left. So probably want some range dudes. Grenadier can go in. And we'll throw the chicken in the front line and see, did they go Lorna? They did go Lorna. Don't know that my blast is going to be very compelling here. But I try. The speed is just destroying me. And here we go. Death to me. Only lost 3 rating points. But, the horrors. Okay. I'm in queue, but I pressed a whole bunch of wrong buttons. That's what fatigue does to a man. Alrighty. Heavy hitters, lost legendaries. A bit of a green splinter. Lots of my Silic slip spawn, so I don't want to bring anything that's got more than 5 attack. And I think I'm going to focus on ranged. The stun is going to be the difficult thing though, because there's not many useful stuns in green splinter. We of course have the Spirit Shaman. Cyclops is tempting, but they're so slow. We'll go with the triple stuns. And let's go with whatever ranged we can procure. And to get my best bang for my buck, I'm going to go with people who have a 4 as the number of their attack. Because I don't want to lose out on any damage to the Mycelic Slip Spawn. Let's see how this goes. They did bring that Mycelic Slip Spawn. Hey Bakoni, good to see you. It's a good strategy going with people who only had 4 damage. But I don't know that I've got enough staying power here. Oh, the miss. Absolutely brutal. And there go all my stuns. Yeah, that's not ending in my favor either. Wow, I cannot score a win. That's 4 losses in a row. But I'm holding on in Diamond 1 somehow. I didn't re-roll my green quest today. I kept it. I had a dragon focus yesterday, which I ran all the way down to about 70% ECR. Got 10 dailies, but only 3 nice things, 2 gold foils, regular cards. One of the new rewards, a pack, and then just a whole bunch of sorted DEC and lotions. See, this is a hard one to come to terms with. They've got a bit of everything. I think I'm going to be fighting a Lord of Darkness. I don't want to fight a Lord of Darkness. They're mean. I'm going to do everything I can, though, to make Lord of Darkness as diminutive and as useless as they possibly can be. By not inviting, what are they called? Not inviting them to go mental in response to my attacks. I think that's a pretty good team. It's not a Llama Mage, it's an Obsidian, because I want that magic damage from the Oaken Behemoth and Kron to hit as hard as possible. Nice. Gold foil Trialer is definitely nice out of 12 chests. Mine was a gold foil Wavesmith, and it was just another regular gold foil. Let me go check peak monsters here. Let's see what it was, because I cannot remember. My Explorer. Where is my Explorer? Brain is not functioning. Yeah, I must be actually blind looking on this second monitor. Ah, there it is. There or what? Let's see. It was. Ah, that's right. How could I forget that? It was a Pellicore Defective. Gold foil, Wavesmith, gold foil, Merdhampier, Bloodmaker, Vampire Bat, gold lotion, 672 DEC, and a pack. Out of my 10 chests. So we didn't get what we wanted. Yeah, we didn't get a Lord of Darkness. We got a... sorry, Your Last Stand was not found on account of the affliction that plagues my team currently. But maybe, if we don't get completely poisoned, we might have a very lucky sandworm. Probably not. Of course you're going to hit. Wonderful news. Another loss. 5 in a row. Let's go. This is the best thing. Okay. Equal opportunity. Broken arrows. Life splinter. Life splinter. Life splinter. Life splinter. I believe I'm going to deviate from the plan and go with Dragon Splinter. Then I'm going to think about who has the most blast available out of all of this. And with the broken arrows in effect, let's go... Oh, maybe fire. Hey there. Let me see if I can pronounce your name. Evo Lanafets. Evo Lanafets. Is that correct? Let me know. Give me a score out of 10. Judge me. Your score out of 10 will be the length of my loss streak. My loss streak is currently 6, so it has to be more than 6. Just imposing victory upon myself. Okay, let's go E3 Elder. No, let's not. Evol Nafets. Okay, I can say those things. What do I want here? I want people who are ranged, because I want the Vigilator to come along for sure. Does the Vigilator get to come along? Because it is broken arrows. No, they do not. Very well. I better start thinking about actually submitting my team here. Alright, let's go Magnor. Let's go Chaos Dragon. Let's go with Forgotten One, Sandworm, Legionnaire. Oh, look, we're out of mana. June Inferni is a bad idea. 3 mana left. Okay, 3 mana left. So for 3 mana, where's Camouflage Repairman? That way, I think Forgotten One will be the one being attacked because they have the least amount of health after Magnor is dead. No, it's going to be Sandworm. Wonderful. They've employed a similar strategy with their Shield Bearer, but hopefully I can disrupt that strategy with Magnor. Oh, no, that strategy's all over. I'm not playing well. Good miss. I love the immunity on Forgotten One. But I'm going to need a lot of those retaliates. Ooh, nice. Got the Silver Shield out with the Resurrection there. But now it's just Forgotten One against the world, and they're not going to win. You could say that they were indeed forgotten. So back to Diamond 2. So much for securing a position in Diamond 1. 2, 4, 6. There is my loss streak. 6, correctly predicted by me. Let's see if it can get to... I think my biggest loss streak is like 16 or something like that. Okay, we've got a fairly simple equation to do here. It's going to be Llama and Hydra. And I'm going to go. Nothing else. Llama plus creature. Off we go to the races. The races of our llamas and hydras and nothing else. And we'll see if in concert they can succeed. If they cannot, well, then that's just sadness. Absolute sadness. So you're up in Champion, probably dropping down to Diamond there, Bakwani? Or am I overestimating your success this season? Hopefully I'm not overestimating your success. Hopefully I'm underestimating it and you're like, yeah, I'm in Champ 1, I might drop down to Champ 2. It's very early in the season yet, though. How long does it take for my opponent to also select Llama Hydra? Oh, okay, champ 3. No, so you're doing better than I. But to be fair, you did finish last season above, well above me. I think you landed in the DEC standings. Okay, I don't see a repair. I don't see a last stand. I do see an annoying stun, however. But I don't see a cleanse either, so I'm going to be able to outlast them no matter what the outcome is here. Which is good news for me. The Death Blow is quite threatening on Vampiric Blossom, actually. Now that I've read the description of that. Good trample. Lucky miss. Excellent thorns. Death Blow doesn't work when you're incapable of close range. Great counter, though, to the likes of Big Cube Man and also Cron Man. But mainly against Cube, I'd imagine. Luckily, Hydra has an attack. So they're immune from the cripple side of things, but cripple plus Death Blow together, pretty scary. Okay, we've got trample and no neutrals, so we can't just Llama Hydra. Our opponent is pretty consistently playing life, so that is a call for an anti-armor device. Let's go Wizard of Eastwood. We'll throw Queen Mycelia in as well. Now, be preferred if I had something with thorns, but I do not. And I think it's not enough mana to do a big beefy team. It's risky to use ranged because I don't know, it feels pretty close. Let's see if we can find something with knockout. Oh, that's not gonna work. It was tempting for a moment because Oaken Behemoth is a pretty sweet looking counter. Actually, no, Oaken Behemoth might work nicely if they do indeed play Life Splinter. Just bringing that heal in means that I'm not going to have the whatchakajigga. But that's a risk I'm willing to take. Yes, I've put Failed Summoner at the very back because Life Splinter is often fond of sneak. And with double triage, they're the most expendable creature I can put in my rear line. Sure, they won't have a cleanse to their name. And sure, they still died in the first round. But maybe we can get a nice little continuous trample going here. Oh, those sneaks are so brutal. Oh, I loved that. It's like, you think your armor's gonna save you? You're wrong, buddy. You're wrong. It was beautiful. Okay, dodge. Dodge, my friend. Oh, not that way. Oh, the poison. That's GG. That sucked. Yes, only on the melee attacks, not on magical attacks. Be nice if it did on magical attacks. Would have been lovely, but nope. Odd ones out. 48 mana, target practice. I think I might be seeing a Jotun. What return fires do we have available? Quite a few. Quite a few. So healing. By that I mean I can find a way to heal the Onyx Sentinel, given the rule set, because there is a 3 mana triage, and there it is. Now I've got to be really careful of blast attacks, because everything's going to go into Centauri Mage. So let's put Centauri Mage up in the front, so everything goes into Onyx Sentinel. Triage then heals them. Or I could make this a lot simpler by having a sacrificial Mycelic Slipspawn. Centauri Mage then does not really make an impressive frontline creature, but Spirit of the Forest may be able to help. Then I have 10 mana left, which means I can play something with 9 mana. And given the fact that we're playing Fire Splinter, let's go with Legionnaire Alba in case of magical attack. Well, correctly predicted the ranged attacks. Did not bring headwinds. Did not bring anything to reduce enemy attacks. Oh, that scatter shot was mighty annoying. Oh god, that's another scatter shot. Dang. Very dang. Why did your scatter shot focus fire my triage? This is a conspiracy. Absolute conspiracy. Come on. Hit the right creatures. No, wrong one. Again. Hit the slip spawn. That's what you're meant to do. Or the Onyx Sentinel's an okay target too. Okay. Grum is killless at this point. Uh-oh. Last stand to the slip spawn. Oh god. I need some dodge. Oh, no dodge. Well, I am disappointed. The scatter shot won it for my opponent there. They sort of anticipated what I was going to do, and they did manage to counter it using scatter shot. I wish you could control enemy scatter shots. Okay, here I need to use a significant amount of sneak to overcome my opponent's strategy. It is weak magic, so armor and void armor in particular is also a valid strategy. So if it's going to be weak magic, let's reduce the amount of magic my opponent gets. And at the same time, Wizard of Eastwood plus Minotaur Warlord. Let's go for an old-fashioned, old-timey sort of team here. And we'll throw in the Fungus Fiend to hopefully slow everyone down. And hope that we can dodge some sneak attacks. Because there it is. Sneak, sneak. Don't know why they brought Amplify for. Oh, that was not a dodge. Come on, Benari Scout. Get good. There we go. That was pretty good. Triage was fantastic as well. Oh, that was also not a dodge. But not to fear. My Screeching Vulture will survive the horrors of this battle. Hopefully. Oh yes. Specifically targeted triage. The best kind of triage. Minotaur Warlord. Rarely used, but did a fantastic job when required. Puts me back into Diamond 1. Excellent news. Third focus chest. Brilliant. But 64% capture rate. And I've got about an hour of gameplay left to do here. I've increased my season chests by 3 so far today as well. But my energy capture rate is so low. I absolutely massacred it playing Dragon when I got Dragon. And it worked for a bit. It got me to this higher position. Ooh, this could be fun. No armor. I think they're probably going to play Ember Storm here over Jotun. That could be dangerous, although they've played Jotun there with a mostly melee team. I feel like Llama Mage can play, but True Strike is going to be required. Oh, it's True Strike with Snipe. I don't want True Strike with Snipe. Ah, anger. Anger building. We'll go Grund. 22 season chests so far for this season, Bakoni. I'm gonna go with Melee Mayhem Hydra. Oh, let's do that instead and hope they don't play an enormous amount of thorns. Let's just do all the classic Last Stand creatures that are of melee nature. Then we'll also toss in Orc Sergeant. And because it's Fire Splinter, we'll throw in the Fungus Fiend as well. And see if this works. I don't have Mylor. I am a lucky man. So lucky. Alright. Knock knock. Come on, Grund. Say knock knock. Oh, they didn't even get to knock on the door. Dang it. There goes my lord's joke. Oh, that is an angry boy. Well, we're going to get one of the good last stands here. That's all that matters. Maybe we'll get none of them. Maybe we'll just keep missing. And retaliate. Oh, the retaliate missed. Oh god, why are they so difficult to hit? This is a tragedy. Oh no. That was just... Why? Why does the RNG hate me so much? That was very, very upsetting. And I've just realized that my camera was not centered. Why don't you say anything, guys? Just say stuff. Do they use shield bearers? They use shield bearers. But it is opportunity. Maybe we reduce armor. We use scatter shot to avoid the shield bearer as best as we possibly can. Then we throw in Legionnaire Alvar, or no, I'm gonna do the Angry Minotaur Warlord again, because Life Splinter, it's a mixed bag. Sometimes it can be magic, sometimes it can be not. Then we'll go Queen Mycelia. Then we'll throw in... I wish there was a cheaper person, because that puts Acid Shooter in the certain line of death. Unless... Hang on. How much health does Acid Shooter have? Acid Shooter has... Ooh, 5 health. Gem Meteor also has 5 health. In that case, since it is opportunity, Chaos Agent has 4 health. Chaos Agent, you do dodging. Now I just need to make sure that Queen Mycelia also has 4 health. Queen Mycelia also has 4 health, so she is safe. So I've got 5 mana to select a creature that has more than 4 health. And Orc Sergeant feels like they'll fit in just fine. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can do some divine inspired dodging. Beautiful, beautiful scatter shot. Hit them right in the repair. Oh, not enough dodging. Now I'm hoping that my scatter shot can hit over there again. Nope, my scatter shot missed uselessly. And now we don't get to enjoy the raging benefits of blast anymore. Oh no. We're gonna lose again thanks to the RNG. I should not trust things that require the RNG to enable my success. It'd be really nice if Minotaur Warlord also had trample. They do not. Why does the RNG hate me so much? That was another completely brutal defeat. Okay, Death, 18 mana. No doubt they're going to be doing Thaddeus and Weaken all over the place. I don't know that they can with only melee creatures, so I'm going to leave 4 mana on the table. Let's go. Llama Hydra, off we go. You can do it. I have faith in you. You are the best creature on Earth. Llama Hydra, creating wins for me where no other sensible strategy can. Welcome to the start phase of end of season. Yeah, with 10 days left in the season. It's welcome to the Holozor desperation experience where it's like, I need wins. What can I do to get wins? Llama Hydra. That is what I can do. So we'll see whether or not it's as effective as I imagine, because there's like this green field of like flowers and like angelic hymns of victory in my mind when Llama and Hydra is played. You know, just this victorious trampling of all foes that dare approach the battlefield. But no, hasn't happened. What would be interesting though is oh good, I don't see a repair. Oh good, I do see a lot of sneak. That gives Hydra an excellent opportunity to trample or retaliate. Excellent. Yeah, Llama Flesh Golem goes very nicely as well. I'll do your retaliate trample. Oh, you are a beautiful creature, Hydra. You are the most beautiful creature that the world has ever seen. Perhaps if I talk to it and give it sweet nothings, it will be even better. At least I predicted what my opponent was going to do. They were going to play Thaddeus, but I'm not sure that Thaddeus was the best choice there. Another victory, and look, I'm seesawing back into champ. Well, diamond. Into the hopes of champ. Let's see what's going to happen here. What am I going to get next? I don't think it's worthy of applause, that outcome. Equalizer with target practice, and, well, it's Archmage Arius, Prince Julian, Archmage Arius, Archmage Arius, Prince Julian, Archmage Arius. Cool, and it's Life Splinter, it's Life Splinter, it's Life Splinter, it's Blue Splinter. So I don't know what to do here. Let's go with 2 extra health. And I might just try to use that knock knock joke again. But this time, because it's got target practice in the name, I'm not going to use anything that can be sniped. I'm just going to use a pure melee outfit somehow. There's certainly enough sneak. 11. Oh, no. No, I was way too ambitious there. I think we'll change our front line. We will use someone slightly self-sufficient, the Zenith Monk. Then we'll see whether or not these poor candidates for last stand can do anything useful. We're focusing on bringing them down from the back, which is not going to go great given that it's a Naga assassin. But I don't know, Sandworm seems to have some sort of uncanny, ridiculous luck at hitting people, so see how the RNG goes for us. Hey, that's both the sneaks. Oh, and Sandworm's the only one that misses, of course. Okay. Come on, the sneakers. Do your business. Oh, I'm dead. I am so freaking dead. Finally, we got the kill. I'm skipping that. That's not even worth watching. Alright. So, I'm going to try and harvest another win with the next battle by going Llama Hydra if I'm able. Oh, look at this. They are Green Splinter. I'm going to call them proficientados instead of aficionados. But they do enjoy a Mylor. It's a perfect sort of mana cap for a slip spawn. So let's reduce armor, sort by ranged attack, and again I want to go with 4 damage ranged attack. That's pretty good representation. And I'm going to use slip spawn myself as a distraction, which then enables me to use my Cilia. So I'm reducing their armor by 4. Then I have an enormous amount of mana for my front line. But some limited options. If it is armored up, I didn't bring a repair, but I think Oak and Behemoth might be able to stand on their own in the front. The dodge and the void armor should be pretty good. Maybe? I don't know, let's see how it goes. Ooh, that's ballsy of them. Oh, very nice. They brought along extra range damage. Thank you for making my life slightly easier for my slip spawn to survive longer. Beautiful. Their slip spawn is no more. Mine is no more now. But we'll see whether or not Oak and Behemoth can dodge some nice attacks. I wish it was close range. Then my Cornelius would be super good. Oh no, this is over now. It's all over. Why can't I hit them? Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, no. I had my hopes escalated to the edge of a cliff and then I fell off that cliff into disappointment, concern. Earthquake and Divine Shield. Alright, let's play what I consider to be an emotionally favourite team of mine. We've got the Nectar Queen, we've got the Spirit of the Forest, we've got Screeching Vulture, Regal Paraton, and here comes a Tower Griffin too, so we've got double armor, everything flies, and then we shall try and propel our enemies into the ground using a sandworm. A sandworm that will be positioned there. I want to see an angry, vicious Nectar Queen. Alright. Oh, that's not going to go well for my sneak. But Angry Vicious Nectar Queen still has the opportunity to do things. Oh, all of my attacks are reduced to fundamentally nothing here. This is so depressing. Oh, and they've got 3 resurrections in hand as well. Oh god. The agony here. Oh, so much silence too. To reduce the shield bearer down. But they didn't bring a cleanse. But why would you need a cleanse when your shield bearer is going to get resurrected 3 times? Oh god. Enjoy my misery and my pain. That's what I'm here for. Alright. Reverse speed. They are a fire splinter aficionado. And it's odd ones out as well. So let's remove armor. Goblin tower. I hope they don't bring sneak. Let's go with a bit of magic. Fire doesn't have much magic reflect, so I'm going to go with Spirit Druid Grog because, you know, if I've had such a bad time at this point, it can't get worse. I think Onyx Sentinel might be a great tank. Could be very wrong. I can't play anything with 4 mana. I can't play anything with 3 mana. Means I also can't play my Return Fire Specialist. Oh, yes, I can. I thought they were 7 mana. Oh, look at that. That is a perfectly ordinary, well-balanced, but incredibly fragile team. If they bring Serpentine Assassin, I'm screwed. Yeah. Spirit Druid Grog is going to get destroyed by 10-Year Striker immediately, and that's going to be GG. That was risky bringing them along. Oh, no, they're not. It's reverse speed. They're still going to get destroyed immediately, but let's ignore that for... Oh, a miss! Hello, RNG. I am aware of the fact that this is reverse speed, but I reserve the right to be astounded by my luck here. And with that, my suffering is over. That is a win. A very hilarious, pathetic sort of win with creatures that probably don't deserve a win. But I think they didn't take note of the fact it was reverse speed, so we got RNGesus on our side, and it worked out well. Only monsters and summoners that cost 4 mana or less may be used in battle. What immunity do we have? There's no immunity in this. I think I might play Dragon for the win. Dragon with, let's go with -1 attack, because I want to play Dragon Spirit, and then we need Rust. We're going to play double Rusts. We're going to play the Redemption play. So, cheapest redemptions are Curse Slimeball and Halfling Alchemist. Do we have a weaken that costs 2 mana? We sure do. Oh, no, it needed to be 1 mana. It also costs 3 mana. I cannot count. Never mind. Okay, from our 2 mana selection, we can... But should we employ Naga Assassin? Let's do it. No, it's not Dragon Focus. But if you got a Dragon Focus, congratulations. You have won the RNG lottery. Alright, let's see what we can do here with our double redemption powers. We can take down enough of the team that poison is going to kill the rest of the team with this coming turn. And now I just need to live long enough to hold off Cruel Cethropod. And hey, I used Dragon Focus to get a win without playing Dragon. At least it progressed my season rewards ever so slightly, and now I'm up to 59% ECR. Hey, JM Parts, welcome. Okay, noxious fumes, explosive weaponry. Ooh, this is prime territory for the Llama Mage. Prime territory. And everything is explosive, so let's see what the quickest beasts we can deploy are gonna be. Periton, Snipey Boy, Opportunity, Goblin Thief, Midica Headhunter. Whoa, Venari Knife is actually really quite tempting, but I think it's just gonna be oh, who do I drop? Do I drop Midica Headhunter to bring Hydra in? I feel like that's always a yes. Then I've got 7 mana left to bring in, what's his face? What is his face called? This guy. Pelacor Mercenary. My damage is going to be all over the place. It's going to be glorious. Oh, that opportunity is going to be fantastic if I can get off the marks quicker than my opponent here. But they've got the speed boost, so I am at a significant disadvantage. But I do have a last stand no matter what happens, whereas they do not. The question is my last stand going to have sufficient endurance to stick around? I have faith in the Hydra. Oh, nice retaliate. Oh, good miss. And now the poison will chew through their ranks. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Come on, retaliate. Oh, come on, retaliate. Retaliate with your dying breath. Thank you, Hydra. Oh, the trample. Oh, no. I want to look away. Hey, Didi Arco, welcome. I think I'll be okay here on account of the fact that we've got the cleanse. I don't have nearly enough damage here, but oh dear God, was this one close and not so pleasant to experience in the first person. See you later, Spirit of the Forest, and bye-bye, Prince Renan. Rip to Prince Renan. And hey, just like that, I'm back competing in Diamond 1 again. And ever so close to a 4th focus chest. Today's focus. I'll keep saying the word focus. It's Hocus Focus Green Splinter. That means I gotta play Obsidian next, right? No, I'm not. Not in a super sneak rule set. No healing. So that rules out Llama plus Flesh Golem, which would be the perfect fit. Yeah, let's go. Obsidian. And ooh, actually, no. I'm gonna do Llama and Venari Knifer and sit back and see what happens. Because I've always wanted to do this. Thorns, backfire, angriness. We'll see what happens. Venari Knifer. It's all I can use because of the mana set. So they are in the back no matter what. It's not a Hydra. They're better when they get enraged. If they had enrage as well, it would be fantastic. But we'll see. Yeah, I could have thrown in the 0 mana creature things, but my brain was not prepared enough for that. The slow and the gold chicken. I was way too trigger happy on the submit team button. As you've probably noticed, I'm not a fan of an enormous cognitive load. prefer to do as little as possible for as much as possible. I think I accidentally just described capitalism. Oh God, that feels bad. That feels dirty. I think I might need a shower after this. Alrighty, let's see what we end up getting from our opponents. Well, that's a lot of damage. It's a bit of health. It's a good speed they've got. But that armor, that enemy backfire, ouch. I don't think it would have changed the outcome had I played those 0 mana creatures. It just would have taken slightly longer for me to lose, as opposed to it being all over very, very slowly. Yeah, my wife had a hard time not laughing in the background at that statement that I made. I just dropped my pen on the ground that I was fiddling with. Let me find my pen again. It's the ultimate in comfort. Twiddling a pen around in one second. Okay, we have Enrage and Lost Magic. Ooh. We have someone who's recently played Milo. And they've done it with an anti-magic focus. And look, it's no magic, so Return Fire has a good propensity for victory here. You know what? I'm just gonna let me run off into my safe and treasured life splinter for a short time here. Warrior of Peace would be a beautiful addition to the team, but no. Reducing enemy armor feels like a great start. What is the Blasty McBlast face thing? Yes, Grenadier and Prismologist. Prismologist can go there. And we need a Triage. Herbalist comes along and says, hi, I can do Triage. Well, actually no, we've got Triage on the Shield Bearer, on the Summoner rather. So we'll go with True Speaker. And if we wish to focus our fire, which is what I've been trying to do so far, I don't know. Let's go with Hero of the Beyond as a last stand option. Because they do indeed have last stand, an organic last stand. Yeah, I'm finding the same thing up here in Diamond as well. No, I have not finished Elden Ring. I've practically abandoned Elden Ring. I had a lot of fun with it, but I don't know, I got to a point where I was, well, you can see it's all uploaded on my YouTube channel. I got to a point where I was like, oh great, I died, and I have to go all the way back there now, and that's a very far away place, and I'm not happy about that. So I sort of haven't played the game since then. It's been many, many months, I think. But it was a thoroughly enjoyable game until I got to that point where I was like, oh god. And I'm in that place right now in Splinterlands where it's like, stop it, stop hitting me, stop it. At least I don't have any magic to penetrate the shield or shield bearer as easily here. But I only had the single resurrection. Now I'm in a very good position because all of their damage dealers are just going to do 1 damage to Prismologist. If I can freaking hit the Carnage Tartan... Oh no, there it goes. It's all over now. Hero of the Beyond can't hit. Everyone else cannot hit either. Oh, that was a shameful, bitter defeat. That was just like playing Elden Ring, in fact. Alright, Stampede, heavy hitters, Jotun, Jotun, Tarsa, Jotun, Jotun. So, we need a stampeding machine. We need something that's going to hit heavy. I think I've just described Hydra yet again. What are we going to do? Are we going to throw some stuns in? Are we going to let Hydra just be Hydra? I think we're just going to let Hydra be Hydra and sit that 6 mana on the shelf. It'd be a fun mechanic if you didn't use mana in a previous battle. You get a pool of mana you can save up and use for future battles. Only if you win. So if you win and you don't use all of your mana, it would be really cool to have that mana available as a bonus in subsequent battles. That would add an interesting meta to the game. But here comes the Hydra, and they have hit the wall, and the wall is repair with a magic caster that they can't thorns against. And that's a loss. Yeah, exactly. It's kept me around and it's kept my attention for, I think it'll be 5 years. Yeah, this will be Splinterland's 5th birthday this year. It's old enough to go to school if the game was able to be educated. Oh look, this one's perfect. It is indeed 14 mana. So let's go Alama. And a Hydra. Off we go. Do your thing. Okay. What can we do here? They don't have a stun. I don't see a repair. I see plenty of affliction and all that sort of stuff. It's just going to be a long and painful battle. I think I'm the one that needs to go to school though, given all these losses that I've been experiencing. Hey, we finally hit. We're just going to keep on missing. And we are getting destroyed. Our health is significantly waning with each subsequent round. But once we get that first attack going, oh god, 4 health this time. It's going to be even more pressure when Silver Shield Bard is in the front, hitting us in the face also. Yep, we couldn't retaliate and now we're dead. Ouch. See? It's a true story. I need to go back to the school now. Okay, what have we got? We got a Life Splinter fan once more. And it's also Equalizer, so that draws in. And it's enough mana for a Shield Bearer to just absolutely dominate here as well. So, Llama Mage, Kron. We need a Slip Spawn for this for sure. Why am I just searching for Slip Spawn when it's much more effective to do the good old Control F? Slip Spawn. Oh, it's right in the middle of my screen. I was waiting for it to scroll and be like, here's your Slip Spawn, you blind person. I spent way too long doing that. Sure, Goblin Psychic. Sure, Tortosan Chief. Sure, Wood Nymph. We're doing a triple heal setup here. I hope they just don't go Psych and play Death and take that away from me. And we're going to go Spirit Druid Grog. And we're going to pray for the best. Alright, let's see what happens. Well, at least they're very slow. They've got 2 resurrections to play with. I've got 1 resurrection to play with, but it's sort of 2 resurrections if you count the last stand, sort of. That silence is thoroughly annoying. Okay, resurrection 1. Oh, it's more annoying than just a single resurrection because the Divine Shield reapplies as well. At least there, we got rid of it somewhat easily. These triple heals on the Slip Spawn are just ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. And it's going to be even more ludicrous when if at this point Grog manages to move to the front line and then gets triple healing on whatever life leech sum he has managed to achieve. Well, that was nice. We now don't have a silence to deal with. The dispel is also super useful here. Man, they needed to bring Affliction. I am so glad they brought Shield Bearer. Makes me happy on the inside that I decided to counter their team intelligently. Yeah, I hope that they do something similar there, Retlore. What I'd love to see is summoners that can summon, let's say they can summon hybrid creatures, like they can summon Earth and Death. I think that would be interesting, because then you've got the potential for a summoner playing in both those domains, and then you could have another summoner, for example, that does Earth and Life. Similar. I think they would add significant interest to the balance and change the metagame really, really interestingly. Alright, we got 99 mana, and everything has snipe. And again, our opponent enjoys a good old life splinter, so I would be playing Jotun if I could here, but I just want to use Blast instead. I don't know that Goblin Tower is the best choice. Is the snipe rule set. I don't know that Minotaur Warlord is also the best choice, but here we are. I might just... Let's just do the same thing. Let's just go my Select Slip Spawn. And we'll just put Cornelius behind it. Then we'll make sure that we've got all the tank heal in the world. And see how that plays out. And then, in case of emergency, Cornelius also has a heal. Now that silence is questionable. So let's go with Spirit of the Forest instead. Let's see how this works. Oh, the scatter shot. Dang it. And they were smart enough to keep all of their attacks under 5, so Slipspawn's just going to get annihilated. And there it is. The annihilation. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm going to win this. Unless Kron can do an enormous, an amazing and incredible last stand, which is unlikely given the volume of damage on the enemy team. Such an enormous amount of damage on the enemy team. And the fact that Legionnaire has Void Armor. Well, we'll see. Ouch. 12 damage. Destroyed. And back to Diamond League. Got 15 minutes left. I'm nearly at 50% ECR, if not below it. Okay. Lots of... Oh god, there's a Kraken. Surely they're not going to play Kraken in this rule set. Target practice, Equalizer. I'm going to go Obsidian. And since they're very keen on that blue splinter, I'm going to throw Spirit Miner with their dodge in the back. Or actually, Spirit Miner might be nice in the second position, because that way they will attract the enemy attacks. Chaos Agent, maybe. Chaos Agent. Let's put... I said... Why aren't you letting me select Chaos Agent? What is going on? Let's refresh the page. And try again. Obsidian... Chaos Agent. There we go. Now, second position is going to be Spirit Miner. And everything else... No, that way around. That way the snipe will certainly go there. We're probably going to see Ruler of the Seas. So we need something robust behind. Perhaps something that can heal it. Oh, you're too expensive. Queen Mycelia. Even though it's not going to work very well. And chicken can go in the front. Now it'll all go into Chaos Agent. Yeah, alright, let's see how it happens. And they didn't bring any snipe at all. Oh no. And look at how slow my team is compared to theirs. At least my magic attacks can't miss. Oh, that's just absolutely freaking brutal. Well, it's a fair strategy to throw at this problem. I'm glad my chicken missed. It's one more turn of freedom. No, chicken, you're not meant to hit them. But it's okay if you dodge them. I'm surprised the chicken has dodged so much here. It's probably because blind is in play. Oh god, I'm gonna win. What is this rubbish? What is this? Phenomenal. Brilliant. Back into diamond. Beautiful. I need another, what? 3 of those wins in the next 15 minutes to get to that 5th focus chest. I will make an attempt. I might get there. I might not. We will see. Okay. What is next? 12 mana, odd ones out, super sneak. And we have dragon. I think they're probably going to go Selenia Earth here, but super sneak sort of makes that a bit risky. Let's see if we can do another llama plus creature. It's going to be llama, but with 5 mana in the bank. It's going to be llama plus Tortoisane Chief. It's a mirror match. Welcome to a draw. Oh well. Better than a loss. I was hoping for something slightly better than that. But not what I got. Alright. 18 mana, opportunity, lost magic. Fire splinter, fire splinter, fire splinter, fire splinter, fire splinter. Alright then, what are we gonna do? Well, when the going gets like this, you just go Llama Hydra and you leave the 4 mana on the table and you're like, come on, it's opportunity. You're gonna have to attack that Hydra. Unless they go with ranged or magic, then I could be in some trouble. But yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that happens. If it's a mirror match, it's an automatic draw. Which is interesting. Oh no, they've got the Flame Monkey here, so the repair could be problematic. But the Flame Monkey does not have armor of its own, and it will be forced to attack the Hydra. So it will eventually die to snare. Or even better yet, it'll die to a retaliation. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good here. The Unstoppable Hydra. Oh no. The fire demon from nowhere. Just like, hi, I'm here to destroy you. See you later, Hydra. It was a tasty, tasty treat for the fire demon there. Alright. Target practice, but no melee. And we've got a fire splinter aficionado. You know what? I'm just going to continue doing this llama plus creature thing. We do have an excellent close range smorgasbord here, and I think Beatrix Ironhand is going to be the best of those. But in case she fails, we're going to have her backed up by Tortoisan Chief. Ooh. Ooh, this could be interesting. As in, I'm likely to lose here. The snipe is very nice, though. That blast is ridiculously brutal. Okay, here we go. Last stand. Let's go. Oh, can I do enough damage? Can I out damage that heal? No, not while I'm poisoned. Oh, the misery and the pain. I probably could have just gone Llama Cron there. That would have ended nicely. Alright, reverse speed and no healing. And we've got someone who is all over the shop. So I'm not going to try and predict what they do. Again, we're going to go Llama Mage, but we are going to focus on the slowest creatures in the business. And I love Goblin Tower for reverse speed. It's such a beautiful, delicate selection for this rule set. And given the fact that we've got no healing, I'm going to choose to be a little bit more elaborate with some of the creatures that I throw out. That's my ranged. Now let's look at our magical options. No healing. Let's go and weaken the opponent with a Dr. Blight. Cron is kind of pointless. Magi of Chaos feels kind of pointless. I don't know. Oaken Behemoth feels useful. And now let's go look for something melee that is slow. My Silic Infantry feels like a decent choice. But I think the better choice is going to be maybe Disintegrator. We don't have a stun in our team, but who knows? What I've failed to consider is any and all last stand options. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. This is going to be a horrific outcome for me. That amplify their similar use of blast. Look at that. I have a dead teammate. I'm surprised they used Quicks as their summoner, given the reverse speed. That redemption was nice. Is it going to be a last stand from Dr. Blight? Quite definitely at this point. I'm not sure that that's a great thing to last stand. Hey, Nighthawk. Terrible is how I am today. Absolutely terrible. Look at these losses. Lose in reverse speed against a summoner that reduced my speed? What? What is this? Got about 5 minutes left with you guys, so I'll try and make this as entertaining as possible. And look, I think it's going to be more of this llama creature rubbish that's going to come about here, particularly with Lost Armor. Now, just to make sure it's not a complete mirror match, I'm going to put the chicken in front of the Hydra. And then I think that's all I'm going to do. Maybe I'll put a brownie in here as well. That way the chicken and the brownie will will die rapidly in the first turn while the llama gets cleansed. There's nothing else that has 1 health, is there? That could make the llama slightly more useful. Health ascending. Oh, yeah, we could throw Spirit Druid Grog in there for a lull. It would be very... No, we can't. Too much mana. Never mind. We can put Mycelic Morphoid in there for a lull. Hopefully they get attacked by a sneak creature. Because if they were to get the last stand, it would be horrific for me. That would be a extraordinary worst case scenario. Alrighty, what have we got here? We have a cleanse. That's very unfortunate. We also have double triage. And they have nothing to actively... Oh, it's not looking great for the poor little Hydra here. It's not looking great at all. We'll see. If they can get some dodging in, it'll look a little bit healthier for them. We need to get this Hydra to safety. The safety of a last stand. Oh, I feared the mirror match. And the fear of the mirror match has undone me, I'm afraid. We're going to hang on long enough to see Darkspear die. And then we can start doing magic. And not by growing magical attacks, but by ensuring that the opponent gets overwhelmed by damage. But it's just going to be this cycle of triage, which is going to see me lose most likely. Because Darkspear will never get down low enough to die when they're supported by 2 triages. Just like that. Although now it gets interesting, because is what's going to happen. Ah, damn it, that happened. It's exactly the same thing that happened last time. Okay, now they're all on 1 health. So one of them must go. But now the triage is just going to ensure that the triage is going to be self-healing as opposed to anything else. So those guys will be sticking around forever. Hydra and Bakjira have the same amount of health. Although once fatigue kicks in, Bakjira will have 1 less health due to Mermaid Healer's death. So I think that Hydra will win when fatigue becomes the factor. We're doing 6 damage, and Bakjira is healing for 6. But they will not constantly heal for 6. When fatigue comes around to this little old town. And this is probably going to be the last battle for the day, so we will watch it to its natural conclusion. And then I will bid you all farewell. So I'll be back again here on Splinterlands TV on Thursday, my local time. So 46 hours from now, you'll see me again here. I'll be letting my ECR recover until then. We should be back at 100% by that point, and I'll be focusing on my new and amazing focus, whatever that is at that point. And that is going to be all the joy that you will get from me today. You know, my expressions of joy, which have been unending throughout this last 2 hours. So wipe away those tears and get ready to see me again in 2 days' time, because I'll be back. And I hope to see you all again then. So thanks for your time and have a wonderful existence. Cheers.